Hello beauties, this is Kim with Be All Natural Beauty. Today I'm going to show you how to make this wonderful luscious body yogurt. It's absolutely fantastic for summer skin. It absorbs quickly, it's light, it feels just wonderful on skin. To start, I added rose water, but you can use distilled water. If you want to use rose water, the link is linked below to a recipe on my website. I then added lavender hydrosol and rose hydrosol. I mixed equal parts of each and added it to the rose water. Next, I added aloe vera juice. Then I added my glycerites. I did do half and half of glycerite. I used pineapple glycerite and rose glycerite. The tutorial on how to make glycerite is in the link below. Now mix well, then set aside. Add your BTMS 50 emulsifier with your cetyl alcohol into a heat-proof container. The cetyl alcohol is the whiter of the two color. Now put it onto a double broiler to melt. Now take the glycerin and the xanthan gum, mix well to create a slurry. Add the slurry to the water mixture. Mix the slurry well into the water mixture to prevent clumps. I was seeing little clumps in the liquid, so I used a frother mixer to help blend the mixture in better. After blending has finished, put the container with the liquid into the double broiler. The liquid in the double broiler, ensure that it's not clumping up by stirring it. Also, look at the BTMS and cetyl alcohol to ensure that it's melting. To ensure BTMS 50 and cetyl alcohol melts well, give it a bit of a stir. BTMS tend to be kind of difficult to melt. After the BTMS 50 and cetyl alcohol has melted completely, go ahead and add your oils. I did use an almond oil that has been infused with calendula that I did before. You can do the same. I did attach a link to the post here. And I also added capric triglyceride, but if you don't have that, you can just use fractionated coconut oil. And then give it a stir, and if you can see that it's kind of clumping there. But what you want to do is you want to ensure that it's melted properly. The oil will turn more translucent when it has melted completely. So you can see there the waxes and the oils have melted completely. It's a really nice translucent yellow. I just took a temperature of the oil, and then I'll take a temperature of the water phase. I wanted to make sure that the temperature of the solutions are 20 to 30 degrees within range of each other. And then once that has happened, I'll pour the liquid oil mixture into the water phase mixture. I take the temperature of the oil mixture and the water phase mixture one more time, and then I pour the oil mixture into the water phase mixture. Mix the emulsion, then remove it from the heat. Now take the immersion blender and start blending the emulsion well. What you're looking for is thickening of the liquid. Some people call it trace, but essentially you're waiting for the emulsion to cool and the liquid to thicken up a bit. What you'll notice is that the emulsion will foam up a bit, but that's okay. Continue to blend it with the immersion blender in spurts. Let it rest about every minute or so and then restart. The foam will diminish as the liquid thickens. So from time to time, take the temperature of your emulsion to ensure that the temperature is in an appropriate range before you can add your preservative, your essential oils, and also your vitamin E if you decide to put those in. I do recommend that you should at least add your preservative in because this is a water-based formulation. Depending on what type of preservative that you use, the temperature range can differ. In this part, I'm demonstrating that the emulsion has thickened. It's clinging onto the shaft of the immersion blender. Check the temperature of the emulsion before adding in the essential oils, preservative, and vitamin E. Mix the emulsion well. You can use the immersion blender to mix the emulsion, but I prefer to manually mix the emulsion by hand. After mixing really well, get the containers to pour the body yogurt mixture in. Then pour the liquid into the individual containers. Let the body yogurt cool for about 15 to 20 minutes, then take a rod to stir the foam down a bit and also to create a more creamy consistency. As the body yogurt continued to cool, continue to stir the body yogurt a couple more times with a rod. The body yogurt thickened really nicely. It took on a consistency of real store-bought yogurt. I didn't want any air bubbles in my yogurt container, so I gave them each a tap. To clean the containers, Take a little bit of alcohol and spritz it onto a paper towel, then clean the lip of the containers. Cap the yogurt containers after they have cooled. Add a label to the finished product. I'm not selling this bottle yogurt, so I labeled it just with the name of the product and the date that it was made. In this section of the video, I demonstrated the product by testing it on myself. The lotion was very, very thick. It was very, very light. It did not feel greasy at all. It absorbed into the skin wonderfully, and it just felt really good. Okay, I hope you enjoy the product. Please let me know if you've tried it. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please like it and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.